Hey, watch what you're doing,
sorry.
okay?
Sorry for being such an arse. If only that were true. I got a bit headstrong. Sometimes I overstep my mark, but then she puts me in my place. And I remember I ain't shit. It's best I lay low for a while. It's more important I make friends right now, rather than enemies. Listen, if you want, I could tag along, but watch your back. There's a reason Eve kept me around. I've never lost a gunfight. Great. It's been a while since I've been out on the road. Though I can't associate with anyone outside the column. Eve's orders. It'll have to just be you and me. Sorry. Let's head out.
That Badman Lawrence is so stingy with supplies. Who does he think
This
he
is the cleanest I've seen anything in Blighty. It's like a breath of fresh air. Cool. This place is so clean, it's like it's never been touched by the apocalypse.
I hear John got a scolding. No fault of your own, I assure you. You've proven you can handle something simple, sure. But there's some more complex business to take care of. You'll want to speak to Horatio. Watch yourself with Horatio. He can be... difficult.
Britain awake. Awake for slumber.
Mind where you're going.
I'm knackered as fuck. We're being beasted with all these drills.
Do you mind?
Grime, disease, irradiated rain. Oh yes, you smell of London. What can I do for you, outsider? Did he? So you'll be taking care of the Thameshaven business then, I take it? Oh yes, I need someone to make a little trek over to Thameshaven and find out why the Thames folk don't succumb to the miasma that is tunnel cough. Maybe procure a live sample to bring back. Maybe I should have been more blunt. A living Thames folk. Indeed. Tunnel cough rots your lungs and robs you of your sanity. Those horrendous fish people, fascinatingly, are immune. Lucky them. Excellent. I love a go-getter. You'll want to head to Thameshaven and speak to Rachel Hall. She's what I would surmise to be their leader. Every circus needs a ringleader, I suppose. Pick her brains. See if you can find out why they're immune. And if you can't, bring back one of them, and we'll find out for ourselves. It's not so much the fifth column itself that's interested in it, as much as it is Eve and I, specifically, who have an interest in it. But what Eve wants is ultimately what the fifth column will get for her. Makes sense? I have a personal interest in securing a cure for the tunnel cough. It angers me to see abominations survive such a deadly disease when good people die to it every day. Yes, yes, don't dally. We need that information.
That Badman Lawrence is so stringy with supplies. Who does he think he is?
Push off already.
Hey there. Ask away. If you need anything else, just ask. Oh, this nonsense. Look, if I was a scientist, I could tell you why I look like someone melted me over the hob. But I can't. How can I? And no, I don't know why we're immune. Again, that's a question I just can't answer. Try asking Dr. Webb. He'd know more than anyone else, but still not much. Yes, please, make it his problem.
Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat?
Yes? Tunnel cough? Why do you ask?
Get your Erinos out of here.
Oh dear. I'm so sorry. You must be stricken with worry. I don't know much, but I'll tell you what I do know. Thamesfolk have a natural immunity to tunnel cough, as I'm sure you've heard. I suspect it must be caused by some genetic mutation that has altered our DNA to be immune to the virus. But there's no way to know how tunnel cough interacts with the immunity system of one of our own without performing a biopsy on a carrier. And since no one here actually gets sick and dies from it, well, I've had no cause to do so. Unfortunately, yes. My granddaughter, Margery, harmless young thing. She went out scavenging for painting supplies and ended up near a tunnel cough, so I had to go and get her out of there myself. Not sure what was more dangerous out there, the infected or the so-called men who patrol those streets.
My hounds learned to swim today. So proud of them.
Watch where you're going.
I'm just thinking about the National Gallery. I don't suppose you know of the famous work, the Cerulean Meadows? You didn't strike me as an art lover. But any who love the arts would be familiar with this piece. The Cerulean Meadows is truly a spectacle. Fields of azure in every hue, blocked out to abstract the meadow into pure emotion. If, in your wanderings, you happen to peek into the National Gallery, I'd give anything for that painting. Well, anything that I have. And as an artist, well, that's not much.
Let the surface dwellers kill each other. We'll be safe here.
I do love to paint, but I don't know. It depends on the artist. Who painted it? Well, okay. A little weird of you to bring it up then.
Nothing like a swim in our Thames. To make you feel alive.
love to paint. An original tug? Wow! Okay, we've got to check this out.
Hopefully the ferryman will get us some mitten lurk eggs soon. They're delicious.
You are the living embodiment of perfection, outsider. I say jump, and not only do you jump, you clear a chasm. Well done.
Who are you people?
It's getting feisty, sir.
I don't care what it wants. It won't be much longer anyway. Put her under the knife.
No can do. Muriel won't operate.
What do you mean, the mute won't operate?
She thinks it's immoral, sir.
I don't care what she thinks. She should know it only matters what Eve thinks. You fix this. Is that so? I was going to have you blackmail my Oriole. But, oh, this is so much better. Set your sights on this doctor instead. That is not a guy, and this is not a granddaughter. They are things. If you can't sacrifice things for the greater good, and I don't know how you will be able to stay with the fifth column.
Oh, sorry about that, human.
Please, I need your help. Have you seen my granddaughter? I can't find her. Tell me, please. You took her? There were so many nightmares running through my head, but I never imagined she was... I'm too old to be brazen and foolish. Monstrous as you may be. If there's any chance at securing Margery's safety, I'll come with you.
Looks like we've got a full house, sir.
And a stacked deck.
Please, this doesn't have to be difficult. Tell me what you need and I'll do it. Just please, let Margery go.
Huh. They actually talk.
We won't be discussing anything until Eve gets here.
If you'd clean the wax out of your ears, Victor, you'd do well to remember that Eve allowed me to spearhead this initiative. We'll proceed without her.
Do you ever stop running that fancy mouth of yours? You're not the leader of the fifth column. Eve is. We wait for her lead.
You won't have to wait much longer.
It's the Thames. Rachel!
They found Rachel wandering up the street. We had a nice chat on the way here.
We don't need her.
Horatio, please.
Very well.
Ever resourceful, aren't you? Seems like you're the only one who gets things done around here while everyone else plays politics. However, I doubt Horatio has been very transparent with you.
I have.
You have my permission to ask for clarification. Perhaps it will clear things up for our guests as well. It's a vested personal interest. Horatio and I are half-siblings on our father's side. His mother, quite unfortunately, succumbed to tunnel cough like so many other poor souls in London. I've often wondered if his exact motivation is fear of the tunnel cough itself, or if this is some sort of redemption for his mother's death.
It's a bit of both.
Oh, I always know what's going on. Don't you worry. She's a sensitive soul. That's why she's tinkering while the rest of us are on the front lines, be it fighting or running supplies. But she's immensely useful. I would never look a gift horse in the mouth. Is this some kind of joke? I'm not amused. As you wish, then. Given that you've both come all this way, I'd hate to make the trip not worth your while. Dr. Webb, as you have seen, my dear brother here is not above taking drastic action when it comes to getting his way.
I figured.
But you came here to bring your granddaughter home, correct? Well, I'll give you a chance to do just that. How about a deal? Rachel and your precious Margery return to Thameshaven, while you help Muriel find a cure for this interminable disease.
Does he even have a choice?
Quiet, Thames folk.
No, Freddy. It's all right. Of course he has a choice. He can stay behind while you and the girl go free, or you can all stay while we negotiate a less conventional arrangement. Dr. Webb, my brother's ways are his own. No harm will befall Margery under my watch. But the people of London need your expertise. Are you willing to help us?
Yes. I am.
Then it's decided. Freddy, escort them back to Thameshaven.
You're free, gal. Go home.
I need you to stay strong, Margery. Go home. I'll be back with you in a matter of days.
Come on, fishfolk. Let's get moving.
Nothing like a swim in our Thames to make you feel alive.